We are back in Binyan Stadium. Last time I was here was about 4 years ago, before I was incapacitated. And this is where Hero used to train when he was part of the Stallion Football Club. So here's Hero over here. He's wearing his Inter Milan. So that's Inter Milan is one of his favorite kits. And it's traditional black and blue. So nothing much has changed from what I understand, that they still don't have water or electricity here. So the bathrooms aren't working. You have to go all the way to the arena to use the bathroom because there's no water. But I remember they used this for the Southeast Asian games, so maybe they turned on the water for that. But Hero told me last time he was here. So the history behind here is that this is where Stallion plays, and when he used to play for Stallion. Problem came in was Stallion became disqualified to play for the YFL, and because of politics, which I don't know the details of, so he switched. So he wanted to, well, he needs to continue playing in the YFL, the Youth Football League. It's the only game in the country where they play 11 aside. All the other leagues just play 7 aside, 9 aside, which is for babies. He needs real 11 aside games, and YFL is the only league that plays 11 aside. So that's when he transferred from Stallion to Ceres, and then he was playing for Ceres for a while, and then the pandemic hit and Ceres went bankrupt, and Ceres, the football organization, became Aguilas. So he went from Stallion to Ceres to Aguilas. So Stallion lost their eligibility to play in the YFL, so he transferred to Ceres. Ceres went bankrupt because of the pandemic, so Ceres no longer exists, so it became Aguilas. The organizers teamed up with Aguilas, so currently he's Aguilas, but we still keep in touch with the coaches of Stallions, which they still do their own private training. So that's why we're here again. So it just seems to the point is everything seems to come to full circle. And as you can see, the stadium looks just like how it was when I was here 4 years ago, about 4 years ago, before I was incapacitated. It looks the same. Stadium looks great, and of course you can see the field is perfect. It's 3G, and what's good about it now is we're using turf shoes instead of firm ground shoes, so which is way better on this ground than firm ground. Firm ground, it'll just, especially right now, it's not that hot. You can see it's pretty cloudy. It was raining this morning, but when it's hot, it'll just melt the plastic off of your FG, and it's just so uncomfortable and so painful to play FG on this type of grass, because it's on this type of surface, because it's so hard, versus you get a lot of stud pressure. So this is perfect. He's very happy using his turf for the 3G artificial turf. So he's very happy with his turf, and he's very happy with his kit also. So it's good that even though after what happened, it's nice to see that what comes around goes around, and here we are back playing football where we started from, here in Binyan Stadium. And the good news is, there's some good news. The good news is that I brought the drone. So I'm gonna be taking some drone footage for the very first time. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but I brought it and I'm gonna play around with it for the first time. I charged it up, I downloaded the app onto the phone, and I took a test flight inside the house, but this is the first time I ever took a test flight outside. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So I don't know how I'm going to edit it or put it together, but I will, if it's possible, include footage from the drone and try it out. So the next video after this is the drone's maiden voyage. Like I said, it's good to be back. We started here, wow, probably like 5-6 years ago when Hero was just a little baby. Now look at him now. He's in his early teens now.
That's great. Good. White. White. That's it. White. Yes. That's it. Good. 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 Well done. That's it. Pass the ball to me. Red. React. That's it. Yes. Don't go and stay there.
So it's the usual 3G with the little rubber tires. What I noticed is the first time when we came here is I don't notice the smell anymore. You could still notice the rubber smell, but it's not as strong as when we first started here. So rubber smell still there. It smells like a parking lot, but at least it's not as overwhelming as before.
That's it. Good. Play it out. Go. Again. That's it. Good. Stop. No one is talking here. Good. Yeah. Good. That's it. Right foot. How do you say? Right foot. In the right foot. Think about your teammate. Well done. That's it. Good. Yes. Well done. There. No one is talking. You are just passing the ball. Logan, right foot.
Okay, here we go. Time for your maiden voyage. First time I'm going to be using this outside. So I've got the drone, battery, power pack, controller. Let's do this. Okay, that was the drone's maiden footage. So enjoyed it. It just took a while to get used to the controls. It's smooth. You just because you're trying to control it in 3 different dimensions: up and down, rotation, and then being able to strafe and back. So that took a while. So enjoyed everything about it. Transferring the file was pretty easy. The app was pretty user friendly. The only big downside is the battery life. It is kind of short. So I think I did like 15 minutes of video, and I didn't want to risk running out. So since I only had 1 battery, but for its first time, as you can see, it's pretty good. So I'll be taking more footage using the drone when appropriate. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. This is bebotsonly.
Play. Where are you, Blue? Where are you? Combine. Play. Go down. Combine. Yes. Big. Spin. Go forward, go forward. Go forward, go forward. Let's go, Logan, let's go. 2v1, 2v1, let's go. Yes, okay. Up to Logan. Yes, Nico, let's go. There, combine. Finish it up. Stop. Again. Ball. Then attack with ease. Okay, see. Yes, now. Go, speed. Yes. Well done. Now sit, play. Yes, go. Speed. That's it. Yes, we speed. Finish. Unlocking. Well done. Let's go. 3v1. Yes. That's it. Play. That's it. If it's not there, pass it. If it's not there, you pass it. Well done. Yes, now. 2v2. Good one. Yes. Play. Go. Lucky.
Nico.
Save fire.
Kaya mabati ka.
Yes. No, when to dribble, when to pass the ball. Where is it? Yes, well done. There, let's go, give me, play. Well done. That's it, finish it up. That's it. So here, guys, listen, once you score, you have to swing. Ready, Nico, let's go.
So many people here now.
Nico here. Guys.
Ready. Half step.
Last time I was here, that house wasn't complete. Now it's complete with puppies. Some puppies in there. There's like track and field people, other football people.
Same passing, tempo passing. Not very fast, rest. Yes, that's it. Play, it's fine, play. Now, fix it. That's it. Finish it up. Now you sprint here, let's go. You have to sprint, 2 players. Look, out.
And that concludes today's training.